The Society for African Affairs at the Agilonian University presents the Pan-African Study Tour 2010.
For many centuries, Africa was known as the Dark Continent because no one knew much about her topography, peoples, and cultures. Then there came a time when travelers and explorers began expeditions into the continent and writing of their travels. That literature became an introduction to Africa for the world.
Paradoxically, the European was first to know more about Africa before the African himself, hence a number of European travelers, such as David Livingstone, are regarded as the discoverers of Africa. The ironies and amazing tales of Africa are never ending.
In 2010, a 25-year-old African student has decided to challenge this status quo. He hopes to cover 15,000 kilometers across the continent from Morocco to South Africa on a university study tour. A journey into the unknown, one of the first of its kind by a black man across Africa. This field research is based on making planned and spontaneous interviews, as well as participatory observation in an 8-month travel. Joining the entire trip are 2 documentalists and 6 regional participants from Polish universities.
I do believe that it is about time for the African peoples to adopt a new mentality, a mentality of breaking the barriers of tribalism, regionalism, and localism. I do believe, as did believe Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Secretary of Guinea, and Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, that the future of Africa lies in the cooperation, integration, and mobility of the African peoples. The Pan-African Study Tour 2010 is a program designed to embody these ideals. I also believe that gone are the days when travelers used to go to Africa to lecture and workshop Africans on their own continent. It is about time we listen to the African voice. See you in Africa.
Love His Majesty. We love His Majesty. Going back to Africa once again. Bang the boat, bang the bus, or even the plane. I think I might be wrong. It's not for me. It's time to take heed and fulfill prophecy. Too long we've been here in a Babylon, living amongst the evilest men. Make a choice, which way you gonna turn? Sooner or later, Jafire's gonna burn. Going back to Africa once again. By the boat, by the bus, or even the plane. Every night I be run, it's not for me. It's time to take heed and fulfill prophecy. Now if we forget who we are and where we come from, then we'll continue to live on this land destroyed by individual corruption. Yes, cannot make anyone do anything, but the time will come for decision. And the way that I see it is that it's Africa for the African. So let's go home. Back to Africa once again. Let's go home. So even the plane, Africa, it's not for me. It's time to take heed and fulfill prophecy.